I don't know why I started the video like this. Anyways, hey everybody, my name is Bahzad, and I just want to give you guys a little update here from Wonder Looper HQ here in Yokohama, Japan, broadcasting live from, it's not live, anyhow, broadcasting from the showroom here. I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update because we have a good one. We have a good update going on right now, and that is the restock of our ELS recycled cotton slub t-shirts. These guys right here finally restocked after, well, several months of being out of stock. So ELS, that's extra long staple recycled cotton. So it's a blend of an extra long staple organic cotton and two types of recycled cotton. One of those types of recycled cotton comes from our double heavyweight tees, which is part of the reason why they're kind of hard to restock, because we have to have enough recyclable material in order to restock these. So anyhow, finally back. We launched them last night, and if you got the newsletter, you check out our Instagram, then you know already. Maybe you've already placed your order. And just so you know, sizing is starting to dwindle a little bit. We have a little bit more stock back there. We'll restock these shelves a little bit, but we only can restock these about maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So if you're interested in one, make sure to get it while you can. At the moment, we're just busy packing and getting everything ready to ship out the door. Risa and Wyatt over here have pretty much got everything out. And so if you've placed your order, odds are it'll be in your hands probably by Monday or Tuesday, so you'll be able to enjoy those pretty soon. Speaking of orders, actually, we have an order milestone to share. Risa, do you want to grab the thing? Because we just got a little award, and I wanted to share this with everybody and thank everybody for this one. Risa, why don't you tell them what it is?
So we received this in the mail the other day. It's from Shopify. Our website online store is hosted on the Shopify, and they gave us congratulations, Wonder Looper, on reaching 10,000 orders.
That's right.
Yeah, we reached 10,000 orders.
That's it. And so thank you everybody for helping us get here. And the next milestone is 1 million orders. So, huh?
No, 100,000.
Okay, the next milestone is 100,000 orders.
Far away,
yep.
But I feel like we can get there sooner or later. Probably later.
Sooner or later, we'll get there one day. Well, anyhow, with all your support, we will. So thank you very much, everybody. And we'll see where the rest of this day takes us. All right. Hey everybody, it is fit check time, so let's break down the fit for everybody. Up top, I've got my Yak Blend knit cap, our very own Wonder Looper ones, keeping me nice and warm. I've got my Rocky Mountain Feather Bed multicolored panel down vest. It's a little bit chilly today. It's not the coldest day of the year, but it's nicely paired up here with my Suriyami Knit Super Looper sweatshirt in heather gray. I've got it paired up with these vintage Levi's, which are heavily distressed, heavily repaired. I feel like every time I put these on, they need a new repair because they are that old and they are that delicate. But I really love the way that they look, and they come down to like a nice boot cut here at the bottom. You can see a little bit of heel bite action there where the back is distressed out. And on the feet, I've got my Hender Scheme natural vegetable tan leather sneakers. I've worn these for a couple of years now, many years in fact. They've lasted through some Montreal winters. They got a little bit of snow and salt stains on the front, but lasting well. And I even had to get the bottoms repaired, so that's a little bit of a new sole on the bottom there. So lasting me nicely. This is my vintage camping vibe that I went with today. Let me know what you guys think. Did I nail it or not? So anyhow, we'll throw it off to Risa and see what she's got on today.
Risa here. Today's fit check, I'm going to start with the top of my head. I have the Wonder Looper Fox Fiber Iron Mordant knit cap. And on the neck, I have the cashmere scarf. It is very, very cold today again, so I'm trying to keep myself really warm and cozy. Outerwear today is the Barber jacket. I think it was called I don't remember the model name, but this one we found it in a thrift shop, and it was a good deal, and then it fits me, so I picked it up the other day. Underneath, because again it's cold today, I'm wearing a thin layer of down jacket from Muji. Underneath that, I have the Wonder Looper Fox Fiber 15 heavyweight waffle Henley. Too many things in the name. On the bottom, I'm wearing a vintage Levi's jeans again. Bahzad was wearing the light shade vintage jeans, so I tried to match him today. And also on the foot, I have a little bit of colorful things going on. These are my Flower Mountain sneakers, and it just kind of adds the pop of color into my outfit. Same as Bahzad's vest, multicolor vest today. So yeah, we're just trying to match.
Just match a little outdoorsy vibes. I feel you're a little bit more country, and I'm a little bit more campy.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Country, campy.
Country,
okay.
campy. Anyhow, you guys let us
Outdoorsy.
know how well do we match today? Hey, Wyatt,
Yes.
how many orders you got there?
We got 75 finished for today.
You start.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of an update on the real Indigo blanket striped French terry that we did in the fall of 2025.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, we talked about it a little bit, but we can't really make this fabric again as is. So we're searching up little things, and we've been working on the new version of this fabric, and we just received a swatch.
Yeah, so we just got the first swatch of this new remake, and from the outside it looks practically the same, which I'm happy. And then on the inside, because we wanted to sort of mimic the brown warm tone of the original, we went with a fox fiber interior. So we have this nice fox fiber interior here. It's got a little bit of a lighter tone in contrast, and I would also say that it's a little less densely packed. Weight-wise, it feels pretty similar.
Our first idea was to kind of brush this, but we can't do brushing with the Indigo on the other side.
Yeah.
So we had to abandon that idea. So like maybe we're thinking that in order to perfect this, we might need to bump up the yarn.
Yeah, the
count a little
thickness.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just make it a little bit more dense. So
Yeah.
basically, short story long, long story short, I don't know. We're making a couple more fabric samples down the line. So I want to do one that's a little bit more densely packed. I'm also considering maybe using a darker tone on the inside. So that's something to consider as well. But basically, if you've been waiting for this one for fall 26,
Yeah. At this time, if we're still like tweaking with the fabric, we're not going to be able to have the product ready for fall 2026 launch.
right.
But we're going to continue working on it, and we don't necessarily have to work on a schedule. So the reason why we want to perfect this is that once we have a fabric, we want to keep it running. We want to make that every year,
Yes.
every 6 months or whatever. So we want to have a perfect fabric.
Yeah, it's got to be in its ultimate form because, like you said, we want this to be something that we can continue to make season after season. And right now, I just want to have a couple of different fabric varieties to make sure. Basically, just to make sure we know we've got it right. You know, it's one thing to have an idea and then have it created, and then you see it and you're like, well, what if you did this? What if you did that? And I don't want to second guess myself. So we're gonna go a couple different ways to make sure that we have this done perfectly good.
Yeah. But I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how this came out also.
Yes.
Just because, you see the indigo on the outside and the, warm tone through. And then when you look at inside, you just see this, a little bit uneven tone of natural brown color.
And also you see a little bit more of the blue from the front showing through here as well. So, obviously this harkens back to our denim days, which I really love. And so, anyhow, I just want to make sure that we get it perfectly right. This could be it. This could be the one. But, when you have a couple of things to choose from, then you can really be sure of yourself in that case.
Right.
And like we said earlier, at this point, it's unlikely that'll be ready for fall, winter 2026. But if you know anything about like the history of making this fabric, you know that it's been already a long journey. So I guess you're just the customers who want this are used to being patient. So we appreciate the patience. You know, we don't work on that seasonal schedule. We do and we don't, but we just want to make sure that everything's perfect. So you know, we'll keep you guys posted with the updates.
Yeah, stay tuned. All right, so I just want to show you guys what we just received in the mail. This is the poster of Yokohama, the area that we're in, our showroom is in, because we do get a lot of visitors, and when they come, you know, we just want to show them where to go, and you know, because they came all the way to Yokohama, I just want to show them what to do, and this is a great way to do it. This amazing illustrated map of this area. It's drawn by Satoshi Hashimoto is the artist, and as it turns out, he's actually based in Yokohama too. So he's a local artist that drew this nice map. And yeah, let me show you where we are on this map. We should be about this area. So this is the Bashamichi station, and we're right outside of that station. This is a city hall kind of building, I think. And what we recommend people to do when we come visit us is often just cross the bridge and go to the red brick warehouse area. This is really right on the water, and there's like a very beautiful historic building, has a lot of nice restaurants and shops in there now. And you can kind of go alongside the water to basically towards Chinatown. To Chinatown, walk is only about like 20 minutes. And, you know, obviously this is, I think, the biggest Chinatown in Japan, and it's very very nice. But on the way to there, there's a lot of beautiful park, like Yamashita Park is a very nice park. The pier itself is a very nice place to hang out as well, and there's a lot to do. And if you keep going, there's another neighborhood called Yamate. There's a baseball stadium. There's a lot of shopping in this area. And yeah, there's a lot to do, and even a zoo. So, and I think this Nogayama Zoo is free to enter. So it's not huge, but you know, it's something to do. So yeah, when you come to visit, we can show you, point out attraction around this area.
Hey everybody, got a little weekend movie recommendation for everybody. I used to put these in the emails, but let's do one here live for you. And that is The Thing, the original from 1951. You might not even realize it, but you know, many of you may have seen the 1980s John Carpenter one, but there was a one before that, and that's this one right here. And the best thing about it, not only is it a good movie, but the best thing about it is that it has a 80-minute runtime. That's right. My favorite's 90-minute runtime. 80 minutes, you're going to be able to watch that, no problem. The things that you're going to like about it, number one, if you're into like old school vintage militaria style garments, a lot of really cool outfits in this one, plus a very, very cool denim outfit. You're going to be able to spot it in this one. Of course, the suspense, the action is really great. And something that came out in 1951, you might think to yourself, like, how did they do those special effects? Well, the reality is that they did them very dangerously. So there's some holy cow moments in this one. You're going to want to check it out. It's The Thing, Howard Hawks' 1951, the original. Check it out. All right, and that pretty much wraps up all the things happening here this week in Wonder Looper Land. We're basically just going to receive this double heavyweight Heather Gray we just restocked on. So things are starting to move, more inventory starting to appear on our shelf. So just, you know, stay tuned. We'll keep you posted with all the updates, all the restocks, all the production updates, you name it. You're going to learn it right here. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our videos, and join us every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern for our weekly live stream. And we'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.
You got a good shot? Me and my girls. This is Sadie. This is Sasha. This is Sarah. And that's... What's another S name?
S name?
Yeah. Celine? Celine.